This is my brand new Lexus RX 300 that I'm trying to flip in hopes to buy my dream car. I'm gonna show you guys everything wrong with it. The biggest issue that stuck out to me was this paint that is peeling. We got scratches literally everywhere, duct tape everywhere on the edges here. Dude, what did they do? Clearly, this isn't right. The worst part about this car is the interior. That's a real gag. The seats are ripped completely to the brim. It is dirty everywhere. The floor has glitter literally everywhere. This thing smells like absolute crap. I can barely breathe in here. I don't know if someone lived in here. Oh, nah. I can't do that. I actually almost just threw up. And now we're here looking at the engine. Probably the most important thing here. This motor is extremely dirty. Dirty can either mean one thing that, you know, it's just dirty, but the engine is fine, or two, it's been neglected. They never replaced anything. No oil, no valve cover gasket, nothing. Everything is dirty. It's black. This car is leaking everywhere. And I'm worried if it's leaking from the crankshaft seal, the camshaft seal, from every seal possible, the rear main seal. I don't know. This is rough. The first code is probably the most important one because this is the issue right here. The variable valve timing solenoid. These need to be replaced. So this car was listed on Copart, as you guys can see right here, as run and drive, clean title. It also only had 147,000 miles, which I thought already was amazing. First things first, let's go ahead and replace these three here, which is super easy. I'm gonna go ahead and just put it right here, just to be safe. Time to take off the ignition coils. Super simple. It's always right in front of me, that way I see everything. Let's go ahead and disconnect the sensor here. Bro, I can still smell the vinegar from the car. Oh shoot, what was that? Oh, that's not a big deal. We'll have to replace that. Dang, bro, I can smell that vinegar like crazy right now. Oh, you guys see that? That right there, a little bit of oil. That does mean the valve cover gasket might need to be replaced. I can see a blue valve cover gasket. My replacement valve cover gasket, guys, is black. So I don't know what they use at the factory. See, black, and then what's in there is blue. I don't know if the valve cover gasket was replaced. My guess it wasn't. And then pull this guy out, or attempt to. Ah, there we go. Man, these plugs are original Toyota too. Okay. Yeah, a lot of oil on the plugs. Doesn't look too bad on the inside. Gotta go ahead and grab our extension like so. Pop this guy out. Let's see. There it is. Ooh, so much oil. We might need to replace that valve cover. So much. I don't know if you guys can see that. There's like a lot of dirt in there. I can't tell what that is. That's probably not a good thing. Anyways, this spark plug is absolutely drenched in oil. If you guys can see that. But yeah, that's not a good thing. So that could mean, well, not could, I mean, valve cover gasket's gonna most likely have to be replaced for sure. It will be a pain in the, okay, this one doesn't look too bad. Oh yeah, a little bit of oil. This one doesn't look as bad, but these spark plugs are definitely definitely dirty and bad looking, that's for sure. Third spark plug. Oh wow, there's a lot of oil on this one. This one has a lot of oil. I'm sure you guys can see that. Dang, I don't know if it's worth putting it in. The spark plugs, if there's that much oil on the inside, I'm thinking, should I replace the valve cover gasket now? Which I think I'm gonna go ahead and just do it, honestly. I decided I'm not gonna replace the valve cover gasket until I clean everything, degrease everything from the top and the bottom. Go ahead and put the new spark plug in. I've actually never replaced spark plugs on a car. My first time, but shout out to YouTube. I watch everything on there and learn as I go. All right, this should be pretty self-explanatory. Literally. There we go. E4 would be a lot easier because everything would be up here. Let's go ahead and put the valve cover back on for now, and then I'll have this protected, this protected, this protected. All right. Guys.
Northus?
Yeah, sorry, my hand's a little bit dirty. First.
Do you make money on YouTube?
Honestly.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah. Or I'll do the rest by hand. Night and day difference. Than the customer here. All right, guys, we're gonna go ahead, put the battery back, and start the car. Connect the battery, I mean. I want you guys to get a good little engine bay. Okay, let's go ahead and tighten that. Where's my socket? Oh, there she is. Yeah, throw everything while you're at it. I'm gonna go ahead and tighten this guy here. All right, I'm just gonna do it hand tight. Doesn't have to be too crazy. And we're gonna go ahead and start the car. Here we go. Here goes nothing. All right, let's go ahead and start the car. See if it, obviously starts. And the whole point is we have to run the oil and the card to see where the dropping is coming from, since we cleaned everything on the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Well, it starts, so that's obviously a good thing. Still no lights on the dash. We like that. I can't tell if the engine is having a hard time running or not. Of the stuff that's falling on the cat. Where's the smoke? I'm trying to make sure there's no fire. You guys see that? Let's see if it gives me any codes. I cleared everything, replaced the solenoids. So far, things are looking all right. No codes. Let's start the car back up. We have to let it warm up probably. Oh, the VSC and ABS is blinking. I don't know why. Had a rough time starting. The real test will be once the car warms up, guys. Oh, that's a weird noise. The engine actually sounds really good. Kind of. I know for sure. Oh my gosh, I'm leaking probably so much oil. Oh. Dude, the car feels so much better. Dude, before I'd step on it, I would feel literally nothing. The car actually could, I can feel the power. We're still leaking a ton of oil basically everywhere. Literally freaking everywhere. We gotta figure this out too. Oh! I forgot about the vinegar in the back. Oh! Damn! I put a bottle of vinegar in the back so that I could clear that nasty, ugly smell from this car. And I forgot to take this out. And there's vinegar basically, well, everywhere. Car's up to temp, it's not overheating. Bro, it smells so bad. I made the car worse. It smelled like death, now it smells like death times 2. Я їхав і забув взяти банку of vinegar. And there's vinegar everywhere. We went ahead and rented this guy here, and we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning. We're gonna clean the carpet because the carpet is unbelievably bad, and I just started. I did a first run, which already, honestly, actually, wow, surprisingly looks much better. So, I'm seeing a much bigger difference. They used to be just all black, and I'm gonna go ahead with the brush over it one more time and a vacuum, and it's just gonna get a lot of the other dirt out. I don't know what I'm gonna do with the fading paint here. I think I'm just gonna try to peel as much as I can and maybe put a wax on top of it, because there's, again, not much I can do, but interior is definitely coming along. I'm stuck here and I don't know what to do. The car is gonna be done here shortly as far as cleaning, washing, buffing, etc. But we're still having an issue where I'm leaking like crazy. Like the leak is really bad, and it's the rear main seal. It costs $900 to replace, and I'm stuck. If I replace it for $900, not myself, someone does it, I'm losing a lot of money. It's a major profit margin loss. Here we go. This is our leak. It's literally leaking as we speak. Right there. That's in between the engine and the transmission. This is the transmission side up here, and then the engine side is over here. And man, this thing leaking bad. The valve cover gasket isn't that bad. Shit. All right, well, this might be a fail. And to be honest, guys, I don't know if I'm trying to do this job. This job is going to require a lot of time, a lot of patience. And I don't have time and patience. I am very, 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 very impatient when it comes to cars. And I needed a quick flip, and this has become a massive project. And for me to get this done, I got a quote of $1,600. $1,600 to replace this. If I find someone to replace this, it's going to take cost away from our profit margin, and that's not good. So yeah, guys, I think our first flip for the series is a fail. So I was about to replace the valve cover gasket. I already replaced the spark plugs and coils, but that's not even our issue.